Greetings to all melanated people around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing. It's an honor to be out here in nature in this beautiful garden, bringing this message of love, this message of joy, peace, and happiness to you, this message of emancipation to you, this message of self-realization to you, where I'm pointing you to look within yourself, to find the truth within yourself, to find the answers within of life within yourself, to find your higher self right within your own self. So I have nothing for you to join. I have nothing for you to be a member of. All I'm pointing you to do is to look within yourself. Okay, that's the reason why I want to speak to you concerning why you need to change your habits. And the reason why you need to change your habits, because your habits can become very addictive. Okay, and they're gonna shape your life. For example, the way how you go to bed would shape your day, and your day would shape your weeks, and your weeks would shape your months, and your months would shape your years, and your years would shape your life. So the things that you do each and every day is what your subconscious mind would resonate with, is what you would impress your subconscious mind with, and it would mean how your life or your how your life would adapt, or what your life would adapt to. Okay, now our body normally adapt to things very easily. That's the reason why many people become addicted to food and the taste of food and so on. Now, if the body can adapt that easily to the taste of food and so on, it means it can adapt to habits. Therefore, if our life is in a way that we do not feel pleased, and we would like to change our life and would see better in our life, then it means that we would have to change our habits, because our habits will have to do with our mental focus. What we focus on each and every day, okay, will produce our habits. Now, there are people who have the habit of always being on the phone, and as long as they cultivate that habit, it would impress upon the subconscious mind, because they're repeating it over and over and over and over and over. So repetition is what breeds habit. Okay, repeating something over and over and over. Even in school, where they program you, it was by repetition. Okay, and it became a habit. The reason why so many people stay trapped in religion, it is because of habit. Habits, I should say. Okay, so you have to break your habits if you're gonna change your reality. Okay, so that's the reason why you have to learn to change your habits if you're gonna change yourself. So if you have a habit of idling, you'll have to break that habit and become more progressive. That's the reason why I would recommend things like finding time out in nature, or finding a particular day where you don't walk, where you find time to be alone. Not time to be basically with others, but to be alone. So alone time is a good way to break bad habits. Alone time is a good way to be in touch with your higher self. Alone time is a good habit to be able to communicate with the creator that is within you. So you need to find alone time. You need to practice meditation. You need to practice reading. Reading is a very positive habit that you can cultivate in your life if you want to change your life. Listening to positive affirmations is a good way also, or a good habit to cultivate in your life. So if you want to change any kind of bad habit, I am giving you the right things that you need to do to change those bad habits into good habits. Okay? So instead of spending time on social media, you can find time to listen a positive video on YouTube, or read a book, or listen to an audio book, and so on. Instead of wasting time watching television, you can use that time, as I said, to even spend time with a mentor, someone who can teach you how to better yourself. Or you can spend that time scripting. You can write down positive affirmation, or you can write down ideas. Find time to write down ideas. Get a pen, get a book, and write down ideas after ideas after ideas. Try and do it every day. Cultivate habits like that. Learn to get money and look at it, smell it, feel it, and count it in your imagination every day. If you want to cultivate habit of prosperity and riches in your life. So basically, my brother and my sisters, the habits that you practice in your life would mean what kind of life you would produce. So we have to become conscious that our personality comes from the habits that we practice in our life. We have to become more aware of our thoughts and how our thoughts is influencing our life. We have to become more conscious of how this system has been set up to keep us away from our own selves, to keep us away from positive habits, to keep us away of cultivating the greatest version of ourselves. The way how the system is set up to keep us away from diving more deeper into the realities of this life, or into the phenomena of life. So my brother and my sisters, if you are actually listening to this video, it is because you are cultivating positive habits in your life, and you need a reinforcement, you need an encouragement. You need to know that there are others who are thinking just like you. You need to know that there are others out there in the world just like you. Because this walk or this path can be a very lonely one. Because when you start telling people the way you feel, and the way how you're thinking now, and the way how you see life, and how you see the system, and how the system is robbing them of their higher self, many not gonna believe you. When you tell many that they need to change their belief system, they're not gonna believe you. That's the reason why you have to cultivate these habits to help you along the way. That's the reason why you have to cultivate these habits to be a change, to make a change, because we have to become the change that we want to see. And in order to do that, we have to cultivate positive habits. Okay, so when we cultivate these positive habits in our life, it's going to produce a more positive person out of us. And we're going to produce a more positive personality. And we will have a more positive mentality, and we'll be able to attract people like our own selves to us. We would attract more positive people. We would attract more people who have these positive habits in their life also. So like begets like. So my brother and my sisters, that is my encouragement to you, to change your habits if they're not benefiting you, and embrace the habits that are gonna give you the better results. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to encourage you to continue to listen to these positive videos that are coming across your way. And if the message is resonating with you, feel free to share and to like and to comment and to subscribe also if you haven't done so. And if you want more information of what I'm offering to humanity, I have a link, so you can check the description down below and check out my link below. At this time, I want to give you this sign of Matthew 6:22, where it says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And this message that I always bring across you is the single eye message of self-realization, where I am teaching you that if your eye be single, your whole body would be full of light. And I'm saying to you, as one who have had the experience and have come to self-realization and been a self-realized being, I'm saying to you, when you come to have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N and a S-O-N, and that is the dawning of a new day in your life. And that you come to realize that without the sun there's no life and there's no light, and without the human imagination there's not anything made that was made, and that the sun parallels the human imagination and the human imagination parallels the sun, and that we are the people of the sun. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, my encouragement to you is to use your mind power to achieve your every desire by practicing good habits in your life that will give you the right personality that will bring you into happiness and true prosperity. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.